Okay, I'm going to walk you down the hall to our last room. We put out here in the hall some toys and donated balls. I actually found all of these this weekend at a yard sale, so I picked them up and brought them in because the kids just love them. So when people come in to shop, they come and they sit out here in the hall, and then I get their paperwork, go grab their paperwork and welcome them, and then they go into the different rooms to get to shop and get their items. And if they have children, we have tables, Lego tables, coloring and books and things like that in the hall to keep the kids occupied while their parents might be doing shopping. And then this table over here, this is some free items for people who are here to shop, just stuff that we've gotten extras of that we thought refugees might like to take home. So there's extra bags of hangers, there's extra water bottles, lots of COVID tests and hand sanitizer that we've had a lot of. We had way too many boxes of Ajax, so we're giving some of that out, and some Tupperware and things like this. Luggage has been very, very popular. A lot of the refugees don't have a real way to store their clothes, and so they'll use luggage or bins to store their clothes. Okay, this is our last room. It's the multi-purpose room. And this is the room where we have our plus size clothing for women, okay? So in here, this is our plus size clothing. We've got 1X, 2X, and some items of 3 and 4X. Not a lot, but we do have some. So this area is where we bring ladies to shop who need plus size clothing. And it's all organized beautifully in here, which is great. And then around the corner here, this is where we'll have our list of what's going on this week and who's coming in this week. This is a little bit of a mess over here, ignore this. These are blankets. We have a wonderful volunteer, Lois, who makes these tied quilts for us, and we give one to every child who comes to the clothing closet. We have other crafters who knit Afghans and things like that that we give to the children when they come to visit the clothing closet. Up here you can see these are items that have come in, and we make them into doll sets. So if we get used dolls, they get cleaned and we put them in a set with maybe a doll stroller and the doll clothes, and it goes into a set. So until we have enough stuff, they go up here. So a volunteer was here last week and she put together all these wonderful doll sets for us, which is great. This is where we keep some of our extra new stuff that we've purchased with grant money, and we bring it into the rooms as we need it. These are some more quilts that people have donated that we've tied with our children's book. In this area back here, we do a bunch of projects. So we put together desk setups, so like paper and pens and notepads and calculators and staplers and things like that we give out to every new refugee family in their household setup. We also have a lady who sorts all of the silverware that comes in, and she sorts it into these organizers that come in, and once she has enough for a set of either 4, 6, 8, or 12, she wraps it up, and then it goes down to the household goods room. What else do we do over here? We also do activity kits, so we'll take donated coloring books. Here's some of the stuff that goes into them. So donated coloring books and maybe paints or stamps or things like that, and we'll put them in a bag with the child's age on it, and then they get given out in household setups. This is our children's book. So every kid who comes to the clothing closet and every household setup we do, we give out children's books. That's my desk. And then we also, every child who comes gets a backpack. So these are our backpacks down here waiting to be filled, and these are the ones on the shelves that are filled. And you can see that every backpack has, I'll open one up for you. Sorry. So every backpack is full of binders and books and folders and a pencil case full of pens and pencils and kid scissors and things like that. So every kid who comes to the clothing closet goes home with a new backpack full of school supplies. And this is just extra storage for stuff that gets restocked when it's getting low. We get all of this through a grant that we write, and then also with just monetary donations people give us. So that's it. That's kind of the end. This is our, see all the name tags for all of our volunteers. It takes a lot of volunteers to keep this place running and to keep things sorted so that it's a nice experience for refugees who are coming here to shop, and so that we can get as many refugees through as possible. Last month, this is June, so last month in May we had 194 shoppers, which is the most we've ever had. So that's, and we're only open 4 days a week, so that's a lot of people that came here and shopped last month. Anyway, it's a wonderful place to volunteer, and it's a wonderful place to come and serve. So that's our tour.